Asking for change. Excuse me, but could I trouble you for some change? Let me see. Do you want copper or silver? I want some change for the parking meter. You'd better have silver then. Sorry to trouble you, but have you change for £1? I'll have a look. What do you want it for? I have to get a book of stamps. In that case, you need silver. Excuse me, I wonder whether you could change a pond? Let's see. Coppers or silver? It's for a phone call. Will 10s do? Excuse me, could you oblige me with some change? I'll see what I've got. What's it for? I need some cigarettes from this machine. I can let you have some 10s, if that's any good. Telephoning. Part 1. Number, please. I'd like to make an ADC personal call to 01-486-2435, please. What is the name of the person you wish to speak to? Miss Susan Green. What is your number, please? Brighton, 11865. Number, please. Eastbourne, 74655. Personal with ADC, please. Who do you want to speak to? Extension 214. What number are you calling from? Aberdeen, 605. Number, please. Could you get me Luton 12507? Make it personal, please. The name of the person you are calling, please. The export manager. Where are you calling from? Belfast, 74504. Number, please. Can I have a personal call to Bedford, 645932, please? Who are you calling? I'm not sure of the name, but it's room 201. Your exchange of numbers, please? Swansea, 66932. Telephoning. Part 2. Eastbourne, 54655. Hello, John here. Can I speak to Mary, please? Hold the line, please. Okay. Sorry, but she's out. Would you tell her I rang? I'd be glad to. 486-4459. Hello? David Black speaking. May I have a word with June? I'll just see if she's in. Right you are. I'm afraid she's not here. Could you take a message? Yes, of course. Blackpool, 15014. Hello, this is James here. Is Alice there, please? Hang on a moment. All right. I think she's gone shopping. Would you ask her to call back? Certainly. 922-6530. Hello, my name's Frank Duncan. Could I talk to Linda, please? I'll find out if she's at home. Right. Sorry, but she won't be back till Monday. Can you tell her to ring me when she gets back? With pleasure. In a post office. What's the postage on these letters to Thailand, please? I'll have to check. Do you need anything else? Yes. A 50p stamp, please. That'll be £7.95 in all. Could you tell me how much this parcel to France is? I think I'd better look that up. Was there anything else? Yes, a postal order for £1.25 and an air letter form. £7.85, please. How much is this registered letter to Germany, please? I'll just make sure. Anything else? Yes, half a dozen airmail labels and a book of stamps. £8.50 exactly, please. What's the surcharge and postage on this express letter, please? I'll have a look. Did you want anything else? Yes. While I'm about it, I'll have a large registered envelope. That comes to £8.25. Asking about health. How's your father keeping? He's been off work for a day or two. What's wrong with him? He's gone down with a cold. Tell him I hope he soon feels better. That's very kind of you. I'll pass it on. Where's Tony this evening? He's not feeling very well. Really? What's the trouble? I think he must have eaten something. Give him my regards and tell him to take things easy. Thank you very much. I'll tell him what you said. How's your brother these days? He hasn't been too well just recently. I'm sorry to hear that. What's the matter? I think he's been overworking. I hope he soon gets over it. Thank you. He'll be pleased to hear you asked after him. I haven't seen Bob lately. How is he? As a matter of fact, he's laid up. Oh dear. What's up with him? We don't know, but we're having the doctor in tomorrow. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Thanks very much. I'll tell him you inquired about him. At a doctor's surgery. I've got a sore throat and my chest hurts. How long have you been like this? 2 or 3 days now. I should think you've got flu. There's a lot of it about. What do you advise? Take this prescription to the chemist's and then go straight to bed. I feel shivery and I've got a pain in my stomach. How long have you had it? The past part of a week. By the sound of it, you've got a chill. What should I do? I'll give you something for it and come to see you in a couple of days. I keep feeling dizzy and I've got a headache. How long has this been going on? It came on yesterday. I should say you're generally run down. What ought I to do? It's nothing serious, but you better stay in bed for a day or two. I'm running a temperature and I feel sick. Since when have you been feeling like this? It all started the day before yesterday. You seem to have picked up some sort of infection. What do you think I should do? Stay away from work till Monday and don't overdo things. At a chemist's shop. The doctor's given me this prescription. It'll only take 5 minutes, so perhaps you'll wait. Have you also got something suitable for sore lips? Rubbing this cream every 4 hours. Could you make up this prescription for me, please? I do it for you straight away. By the way, what do you suggest for sunburn? This ointment should clear up a trouble. I have just been given this prescription by Dr. Worrell. You can call back for it in about an hour. Can you also give me something for this rash? Try this tube of jelly. Can I leave this prescription with you? I'll have it ready for you by 5:30. I'd like something for a style, too. Put this lotion on 3 times a day. Meeting people after a long time. We haven't seen you for ages. Have you been ill? Nope, I've been up north for a month. Where was that? Glasgow. I got back the day before yesterday. How nice to see you again. Where have you been? Home? No, I've been visiting relations. Whereabouts? I went to Stirling to see an uncle of mine. Come in and sit down. We haven't seen much of you lately. Nope. I've been away on holiday. Where exactly? Edinburgh. I've got a cousin there. You're quite a stranger. Have you moved or something? No, I've had a few weeks in Scotland. Where did you go? Aberdeen. I stayed with my brother. Introductions and opening conversation gambits. Wendy, I'd like you to meet my brother, Sam. What do you think of life in England? I'm still feeling pretty homesick. It's bound to be strange at first. Mrs. Hughes, this is Peter Brown. How do you find things over here? If it wasn't for the climate, I'd like it very much. It won't take you long to settle down. Mother, this is Joe's brother, David. How do you like London? It's quite different from what I expected. Don't worry, you'll soon get used to it. Mrs. Stacy, I'd like to introduce my Greek friend, Milos. What are your first impressions of England? Of course, it's much colder here than it is at home. Never mind, you'll be all right in a week or two. Christmas, New Year, and Easter greetings. Happy Christmas! Thanks very much. Same to you. Are you doing anything special? We're having some friends round. What are you doing? I dare say I just take things easy. Happy Easter! Thanks, and you too. Are you doing anything? I've been invited over to Pat's. And you? My roommate's giving a party. Happy New Year! Thank you very much. You too. Are you going anywhere? I thought about going to my sister's. How about you?
I'll probably just stay at home. Have a good weekend. Thanks. The same to you. Have you got anything planned? I can't afford to do much. What about you? I expect I'll stay with my family.
Saying goodbye. I've come to say goodbye. When are you off?
I'm flying home on Sunday.
Goodbye then, and all the very best.
Cheerio. Say goodbye to the rest of the family for me, won't you?
I'd like to say goodbye to you all. What time are you going? My train leaves at 7:25. Well, goodbye, and have a good journey. Goodbye. Remember to look me up if ever you're in Rome.
I'm ringing to say goodbye. When you're setting up, I'm catching the 11:35 boat. Cheerio then. Don't forget to keep in touch. Goodbye, and thanks for everything. I just called in to say goodbye.
What time are you leaving?
I'm going to try to get away by 10 o'clock.
Goodbye then, and remember me to your parents.
Goodbye. See you next year.
Television. Is there anything worth watching on the other channel?
I think it's a Western.
Do you mind if we switch over?
Well, I rather wanted to see the football match.
Do you happen to know what's on after the news? I've got a feeling it's a documentary. Does anybody mind if I watch it? But don't you want to see part 2 of the serial? Do you remember what comes on next?
I believe there's a variety show on.
We mustn't miss that.
Let me look in the Radio Times first. What's on BBC 2 at 8 o'clock? As far as I can remember, there's a quiz program. Would you mind if I watched it? Now, I've been looking forward to it all evening.
Thanks for hospitality.
It's time we were off.
So soon? Can you stay a little longer?
I wish I could, but I'm late already.
What a shame. Thank you for a wonderful meal. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I really must be going now.
But you've only just come. Wouldn't you like to stay for a snack?
That's very kind of you, but I mustn't be too late.
What a pity.
Thanks very much for the party.
It was a pleasure to have you.
I think it's about time we made a move.
What? Already? Don't you have another coffee?
I'd love to, but I have to be up early tomorrow.
Oh dear, what a shame.
Thank you for a most enjoyable evening.
Not at all. Hope you can come again.
If you'll excuse me, I really should be off now. Now, not yet, surely. Have another drink, at least. No, thank you, all the same. Oh, dear, what a pity. Thank you very much indeed for the delicious meal. Thank you for coming.
asking people to repeat, and offering lifts in a car. Sorry, but I didn't quite catch that.
I said, "Can I give you a lift?"
Isn't it out of your way?
No, it's on my way home. I beg your pardon? I said, "Shan't I drive you home?" Won't it be putting you out? No, I can go that way around just as easily.
I'm afraid I didn't quite hear what you said.
I said, "There's no rush. I can take you in the car."
Won't it make you late?
No, I'm going right past your place.
Sorry, but I missed that.
I said, "I'll run you back in the car."
Are you sure it's not too much trouble?
No, it won't take a minute to drop you off. Asking favors. Is there any chance of borrowing your typewriter?
How long for?
Until the end of the week.
Yes, I think that would be all right.
Would you mind if I had some time off? When exactly? Monday and Tuesday of next week. I'd like to say yes, but it's just not possible.
Do you think I could possibly have my meals a little earlier?
That would depend on when.
Just over Easter.
I'd have to check with my wife first.
I wonder whether you could put my friend up for a few days?
Tell me when.
Next weekend, actually.
Let me think it over, and I'll tell you later. Complaining. I wish you wouldn't have your TV so loud. Sorry, were you trying to sleep? Yes, and while I think of it, please ask when you borrow the iron. I really ought to have known better. Sorry.
Do you think you could keep the noise down a bit? Sorry, have I been keeping you awake?
Yes, and another thing. Would you mind not using my toothpaste?
I'm sorry. I thought you didn't mind.
That radio's terribly loud. Could you turn it down a fraction? Sorry. Is it disturbing you? Yes. And something else. Wouldn't it be an idea to buy your own soap? Sorry. I didn't realize you felt so strongly about it.
Do you have to have that record on quite so loud? Sorry, is it bothering you? Yes. And while I'm about it, please don't use the phone without asking. So sorry. I meant to ask you, but you were out.
Apologizing.
I'm afraid I've spilled ink all over the tablecloth.
Oh, never mind about that.
I'm terribly sorry. Won't you let me pay for it?
No, I won't hear of it.
I'm awfully sorry, but I seem to have mislaid your scarf.
Oh, don't worry about that.
I just don't know what to say. I'll replace it, of course.
No, that's quite out of the question.
I'm very much afraid I've burned a hole in the rug.
Oh, that's all right.
I do apologize. I'll buy you a new one first thing on Monday.
Of course not. I never did like it anyway. I'm dreadfully sorry, but I've broken a plate.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
I'm ever so sorry.
Tell me where you bought it, so I can get you another. No, certainly not. I wouldn't dream of letting you do that.
What should we do this evening? Part 1. How would you like to come bowling?
I'm not over keen, actually.
What about a Chinese meal then?
No, I thought I'd have an evening at home for a change.
Do you fancy a game of tennis? It's nice of you to ask, but I don't think so. Well, how about coming to see Tony? No, I honestly can't afford the time. Feel like a stroll in the park?
I don't think I will. Thanks all the same.
Come on. A spot of exercise would do us good.
No, if you don't mind, I think I'll stay in tonight.
Let's go ice skating.
No, I'm really not in the mood for it this evening.
Then, why don't we just go out for a drink?
No, really. I've promised myself an early night.
What should we do this evening? Part 2. How about coming out for a drink with me this evening?
I'd like that very much. Thank you.
Shall we say around 8 o'clock?
Fine. See you then.
Why don't we go for a drive in the country?
That'll be very nice. Thank you.
I'll pick you up about 7:30.
Right. See you later.
Do you feel like going to the cinema?
That sounds like a good idea. Thank you.
Let's make it 6:30 at your place.
That'll be okay by me.
Would you like to come to a party with me tonight?
I'd love to. Thank you very much.
I'll call round for you after supper.
Okay, I'll be ready.
Complimenting people on clothes.
What a nice cardigan. Does it look all right? Yes, and it matches your scarf perfectly. I got it for £28.50 and in a sale. It's incredible. I say, I like your new raincoat.
Is it a good fit?
Yes, it looks fabulous.
It only cost me £29.
Wow, that was a very good value.
You're looking very smart in that new jacket. Does it suit me? Yes, and I like the color too. You know, I only paid £27.75 for it. You got a bargain there.
That's a very nice blazer you're wearing.
Do you really like it?
Yes, and it goes well with your new pullover too.
You'll never believe it, but it only costs £29.50.
Very reasonable indeed.
The weather.
Fairly mild for the time of year.
Yes, quite different from the forecast.
They say we're in for snow. Let's hope it keeps fine for the weekend.
It seems to be clearing up.
It makes a change, doesn't it?
Apparently, it's going to turn colder.
Still, another month should see us through the worst of it.
Nice and bright this morning.
Yes, much better than yesterday.
The wind will probably get up later.
As long as it doesn't rain.
It's good to see the sun again. A big improvement on what we've been having.
It's supposed to cloud over this afternoon.
I didn't think it would last.